On this season of Destination Earth, Akane and I head to the southern United States to get a jump on summer. On this adventure, we had the chance to visit Tennessee, Mississippi, Virginia, and North Carolina. Join us as we explore everything from the busy streets of Nashville, Tennessee, to the historic antebellum homes of Natchez, Mississippi, as we check off a few new states on this heat-soaked journey. Where are we off to today? Let's find out. Alright, so we have made it to Nashville, and this KOA is going to be our home for the next 5 days. So we wanted to kick it old school, give you a tour of what you can expect if you were to camp here as well. The Nashville KOA is considered a luxury campground just outside of downtown Nashville. We've been fortunate to stay at many campgrounds across Canada and the United States, and I must admit, this is likely one of the nicest we've seen. This video was filmed in the spring of 2022, so although most information and the layout of the campground will remain the same, please consider the capture date when using this video as reference. We begin our tour as you come into the campground itself. Backed off the road, you'll find the main entrance and building at the end of a long road. As you come in, you'll notice a bench to your right. This is where you wait for the shuttle, which runs into town. For a mere $10 a person, the shuttle will pick you up and drop you off downtown without needing to worry about navigating the streets or finding and paying for parking. Oh, did we mention? This price is for a round-trip ticket. We took advantage of this service multiple times on our trip and highly recommend it. Up next, you'll see parking for smaller cars and trucks where you can get out and register. If you own a big rig, continue just a bit further where a larger parking lot greets you, so you can park in peace. Once registered, a staff member on a golf cart will lead you to your spot, so you don't even have to search for it on your own. Inside the clubhouse, you'll see a well-stocked gift shop where you can pick up a keepsake for your trip. Standing at the front and center when you enter is the reception desk. Here you can check in, ask questions, or get the internet password. Immediately to the right is the Grand Clubhouse itself, which is full of wonderful activities, places to relax, and has some air conditioning. Exploring this space further, you'll find comfortable chairs where you can play checkers, a space to watch TV or charge a laptop, a pool table, ping pong table, and a host of chairs where you can order fresh food from the canteen. On our visit, they had smokers going on in the background, offering you a chance to get some southern barbecue right on site. Attached to the clubhouse, around the left side of the building, are washers and dryers for those, like us, spending a significant amount of time at the resort. Please note that this space is not 24 hours, so be sure to plan ahead if you intend on using this service. Back outside, we'll make our way around the building. Once again, you can see the large parking spaces available to rigs when you first come into the campground. This is where you'll be taken to your campsite. Just off the parking lot to the right are a series of cabins. These are deluxe cabins, and perhaps have the most privacy of all cabins on site, despite being close to the check-in space. Along the white fence is where you can find the tent camping area. There are only 5 available spots, but during our stay, we were the only ones there until the weekend. Across from this is a large dog park. Although no dogs were there during this filming, we consistently saw some 4-legged friends enjoying this space. As you can see by our setup, each tent location offers a decent amount of room with a picnic table, fire grill stand, and a covered place for coolers with an exterior light. In addition, there is also a level tent pad that will fit a 4-person tent or less, as seen in our case. A larger tent will likely not fit within the boundaries of the box. Next to us is where the in-demand pull-through spaces, where full hookups are located. Several spaces within this section had patios you could use as well. Of all the RV and trailer sites, these were the ones that had the most space and grass. The location of the campground dedicated to back-in spots are a little more congested, and you're pretty much living with your neighbors on either side. One thing that you're going to notice behind me is the highway. So it's fantastic because this is really close to the highway. It's easy to find, especially if you're in a big rig. You don't have to drive very far. There's no country roads. Bad thing is you're right next to the highway. So unless you're in one of these big rigs, you're going to hear a lot of traffic. Along this section, next to the highway, are more luxury or deluxe cabins, plus a washroom. As you can imagine, these deluxe cabins don't offer the same protection from sound off the highway, as the other ones do further in, but it would still be a comfortable stay. Now that we've looped around after covering one side of the park, we'll jump across to the other. Here we'll begin with a row of cabins that aren't quite as luxurious, but still nice. One of the features that I liked is that each had a porch swing just for that unit. Along the backside are the back-ins. As you can see, there are quite a few, and they are quite close together. Once again, you can see the layout of this half of the park by starting at the basic cabins, looping around to 5 different rows of back-end sites, and then finishing off at the far end, where there's another set of deluxe cabins with a space for a dog park at the end. Located around the main clubhouse are a variety of activities. Here guests can play tennis, challenge yourself to a match of bocce ball, giant checkers and chess if the regular indoor versions don't suit your taste. You have cornhole, horseshoes, basketball net, and even a pickleball court. Whatever you want to do, they have it here. Did I mention that they also have a pool and hot tub? Don't forget about the slide and inflatable pillow as well. As you can see, there are many reasons to stay at this campground. For us, it was the proximity of Nashville itself. We had a great stay, and I hope you do too.